Imagine a silent, invisible force sculpting the edges of the solar system, gently nudging icy worlds, aligning their orbits and weaving structure into the farthest reaches of space. That's what Planet 9 may be doing right now. If it exists, Planet 9 acts as a gravitational shepherd. Its gravity subtly controls the orbits of distant ethnos, not by brute force, but by persistent influence over millions of years. These objects aren't randomly placed. Their continued existence in those strange, clustered orbits depends on Planet 9's gravitational presence. Here's how it works. When an object's orbit aligns just right with Planet 9's, it can remain stable indefinitely. The two dance around the Sun in a kind of cosmic choreography. But if an object strays too far, if its orbit drifts out of sync, the gravitational pull becomes disruptive. The object might be flung out, destabilized, or eventually pulled back into alignment. Over time, only those orbits that play nicely with Planet 9's gravitational field survive. This creates the appearance of order in what should be chaos. Even more fascinating, Planet 9's shepherding doesn't just organize orbits, it lifts them. Some objects are observed orbiting at extremely high inclinations, almost perpendicular to the rest of the planets. These steep angles were once a mystery, but now we know they may be the result of Planet 9 slowly and methodically sculpting those paths, like a river carving out a canyon. At first, the path is uncertain, unpredictable, but over time, the gravitational influence clears a track and structure emerges from the void. This isn't a conscious process. Planet 9 doesn't decide anything. It simply exists, a massive, silent object pulling on the fabric of the outer solar system. Yet, its influence is as deliberate and consistent as any sculptor's chisel. The analogy holds for a reason. Nature doesn't need intent to create beauty. In the vacuum of space, where there's no friction, no air resistance, even the smallest force, if applied consistently, can reshape the cosmos. And in this case, the force is gravity. This shepherding effect explains why distant bodies, despite their isolation, often follow remarkably similar orbital paths. It also provides an elegant answer to one of the most baffling puzzles in astronomy: why certain objects, like Sedna, appear to exist in orbits that simply shouldn't be there. Orbits too far away to be shaped by Neptune, too structured to be random. Planet 9 offers a solution. Its mass, distance, and orbital tilt combine to create a zone of influence, one that extends hundreds of AU across, powerful enough to sculpt the movements of icy objects that have never come close to the known planets. This process is called secular resonance, a slow, compounding gravitational influence that, over time, aligns orbital elements without direct interaction. Think of it as a whisper echoing through space, repeated endlessly until everything falls into rhythm. Without Planet 9, we'd have to accept that dozens of distant objects coincidentally adopted similar, stable orbits, that they just happened to cluster, just happened to align. But with Planet 9, the mystery becomes a mechanism, a cause, a purpose. And for scientists, that's not just exciting, it's empowering. It turns passive observation into an active quest. A search not just for a planet, but for the gravitational architecture that binds our solar system together. Still, questions remain. Could something else be responsible? Maybe a collection of small bodies working together to mimic a larger planet's influence? Could we be misreading the data due to observational bias, only seeing what we expect to see? These are valid concerns. Science demands skepticism. But even so, Planet 9 remains the simplest explanation that fits the known data. It unites scattered observations into a coherent story. And it pushes us to expand our vision of what the solar system really is. Not a neatly ordered family of 8 planets, but a wild, dynamic system with hidden members still waiting to be found. We often think of the solar system as finished, complete. But the truth is far more thrilling. It's still unfolding, still hiding secrets, and still being shaped, perhaps even now, by a world we've never seen.